Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Jane, and today on the menu we have porridge beans or stewed beans, whichever way you want to put it. So let's just dive right into it. So the first ingredient is my bell pepper. I have two large bell peppers, onion. I have some cayenne peppers, some Scotch bonnet as well. I also have some onion, like more onion. I have my brown beans. I'm using brown beans, 3 cups, palm oil, my seasoning cubes, salt, crayfish. So the first thing will be to take the seed out of my bell peppers and blend. Taking the seed out of your bell pepper is like something everyone does, because people say when you blend it that way with the seed, it becomes bitter. I don't know, I've never really tried because I don't want to take the risk of wasting my pepper. But what do you think about that? Have you ever blended your peppers with the seed, and what was the outcome? So I have my bell peppers and the rest roughly chopped, and I'm just going to blend it to get a smooth paste. So next is to wash my beans. Please, it's very important to wash your beans first before cooking. Just pour in water and wash with your hand. You can just do this once because you will still have to parboil it. So now I'm done washing my beans. The next thing is to cook. So to a pot of boiling water, I'm going to transfer my washed beans into the pot. Make sure the water is boiling so that when you put your beans, it doesn't boil for too long. It just boils a little, because this is brown beans, and brown beans doesn't take long to cook. So the essence of parboiling it is to make sure you get rid of whatever pesticide that was used for storage. And also washing it this way, just parboiling this way, also prevents it from upsetting your stomach. And also this chest bone that people normally have when they eat beans, it prevents it as well. Make sure to wash your beans as soon as it starts boiling. You don't want to pour out the nutrients from the beans, because once you see color leaving your food, leaving these beans or whatever you're cooking, that's the nutrients going away. So don't wait for it to boil for too long. I recently learned that adding ginger to the beans at this stage also prevents heartburn. You can also try that out. So I've just added a teaspoon of salt and onion to give it a little flavor. I'm going to cover and let it cook. So because I'm preparing stewed beans, I'll need a stew base for that. So the first is to put in a reasonable amount of palm oil to a pot. This recipe requires a little extra amount of palm oil, so to add to the flavor or the color. Put in your onion and go in with your blended pepper mix. This is a very easy, very quick recipe. Sometimes I prefer cooking my beans this way because it's very easy and it's very tasty. For me, this is the best method of preparing beans. So you just need to fry your peppers, your pepper mix, until it loses that sour taste that it has before you start seasoning it. And for this recipe, you don't need to go overboard with your seasoning. I'm only going to be seasoning with some seasoning cube, salt, and crayfish, and that is all. And that is just perfect for this recipe. It doesn't need thyme and the rest of it. Just this 3 seasoning will give you that natural perfect taste. So just mix it properly and set aside. So now I check on my beans and it's ready. I really love my beans soft. It's very delicious when it's soft. I don't like when your beans is too tough to eat. Plus I have kids eating this, so we're going for soft and mushy. This water in the beans is very important. You need it when you're combining everything together, so make sure it has just a little water in there to give you that porridge outcome when you're done cooking. So now I'm just going to transfer my beans into the stew. So just get everything in there and you start combining. Trust me guys, this is the best way to prepare your beans. I know so many people are already used to this, but if you're not used to this, you should try it and you won't go back to any other method. Other methods are cool, but this is like the best. You can see it's having that porridge look because of the extra water in the beans. And I'm just going to add more crayfish. If you have Titus fish or whatever fish, it also goes well with this recipe. You can add it in there and enjoy. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to our channel, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. You can have this recipe with rice, with pap, with cold water gari, with plantain, which is what I had it with, but unfortunately I already finished eating before I remember I didn't take any picture of the plantains. I'm so sorry about that, but we all know what fried plantains look like, so just fry your plantain and enjoy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Please don't forget to like this video. I'll be seeing you in my next one. Take care of yourself. Bye.